talk about video games and how much I hate them. But that's not true. That's not true. I'm gonna draw while talking about my experiences at Waka. I mean, at round one. Sorry, not Waka. Let's see. Brush. I have some stuff that I need to put in. Window material. Basic. No, downloads. I haven't used Clip Studio in so long. And also, I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of wind. It's so windy outside. It's so windy outside. There's nothing I can do about it. No, that's pencil. Nope. Get out. Pencil. Okay. We go pencil. Right. But oh, hello. Messages. Lots of messages. Lots of pings, lots of messages, lots of pings, lots of messages. Anywho. Hi, hello, good afternoon, good morning, even, good night, even. I'm going to talk about my days at round one because I'm bored and I want to draw and I want to make a really funny story out of this experience. Okay, I'm gonna make me. Okay, so this right here. That's me. That's me. I like rhythm games. So, obviously, when you hear that, so little me who likes rhythm games, when you hear, oh, there's a round one, and you're like, oh, what's that round one? This, we're gonna draw a building here, is round one. One of the, prestigious looking arcades where I live, because every other arcade is very bland, very not very enthusiastic, as I would like to say. They don't have a lot of stuff, and I really like rhythm games. So when I heard that they had a lot of stuff like Sound Voltex, Waka, My, Project Diva, I was like, okay, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna go play some video games. This is little me marching up to round one. Wait, no. And I'm like, yay! Because it's round one. And and I only heard about round one being in like other places outside of like where I live. Like that would be so fucking far to travel. Like 3 hours, like hours upon hours of driving just to go to an arcade that has Japanese video games, which is kind of lame when you think about it. But anywho, one of the games that I used to play a lot before they even added Waka was My DX. And let's see if I remember the cabinet looked something like this, and the circle here. Well, no, circle. No, it was like a really big circle, and Kind of looked like a what do they call it again? Like a lifesaver, a really ugly lifesaver. That's for sure. And it had all these cute little anime girls on the side. Like, let's see. Let me draw them. Yeah, like, fuck. I can't remember what they look like. Would it be bad if I looked up a reference? No. But I'm gonna say one of them had cat ears, and she was like... That's not an anime girl. Hold on. No, that's not an anime girl. It had... Let's see, we're gonna draw them like the back. No, it won't even fit. Alright. Alright, things. Okay. So it had like some anime girls, I guess like here. And they were like in like really cute cat outfits and had like hair. One of them had like twin tails and braids and stuff. Like very, very cute anime girls. Very, very cute. And me, little me, right here. This is me. I was fascinated by one, an arcade cabinet that wasn't from the US inside a measly little US mall arcade. Like, I think I was what? I was either 14 or 15 around the time. So I was like, oh my goodness. Rhythm games that aren't Osu, and I can come here every day because they have rhythm games that I couldn't play before. Wowie zowie. And I had like the words "Hi mine" on it, and the little card slot. This was the best thing to ever bless my life. Holy. And I... Hold on. Let me... And I went up there. Little me went up there. Right there. Yep. Hold on. My feet are too big. Went right up there. In awe. Just so much awe. Because, holy, that's so much stuff I can hit. I can hit so many things in this arcade cabinet, and I'm not gonna get in trouble because I'm hitting it. I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I'm staying on it too long. Anywho. Racer. Whoa. I go to the menu. That's not mine, right? Nice little menu, like a little. Hold on. I messed up the circle. We're gonna do a better circle. Way better circle. A way better circle. A better, please. Anywho, we're gonna draw the lifesaver again. The really ugly lifesaver. And the menu had a lot of stuff. I'm gonna like put stuff. You know what? No, I'm gonna make this arcade cabinet a little bit bigger because I'm not doing it justice. Okay, it was a very big cabinet. That is too big of a cabinet. Okay. doing all this without reference, so it might just come off really, really... Okay. Kind of had, like, this kind of structure to it. Nice little game mat that said "My" on the bottom. Had a lot of footprints on it. It was very stinky. It was very dirty. Now, okay. Now, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna. Ah! Okay. Circle. Circle. That's. No. Yes. Okay. No. Circle wasn't that small. No. Nope. Nuh-uh. No. Yes. No. This is the worst. Okay. Cool. Little things. I don't think I have this many, but hang on. Menu. Menu have stuff on it. Little list. And it would have like the album, who wrote it, what game it was from, and there was this one little song. I cannot remember the name of it, but I have the song on Spotify. But this song, I'm gonna, like, there we go, here. The songs were, there were a lot of songs. It was very divided. Here. And we're gonna call this the song. You know, I think had a guy with a really cool hat. He was dancing. And below me, let me also draw myself. I feel like it wasn't this big. Anyways, I wasn't that small. Anyways. Okay. I'm there. Going through the list of songs. And I'm like, well, that looks cool. Sounds cool. So I play the song, right? Play the song. I can't remember how it went or anything like that, and I say that I have it on Spotify, but I can't find it on Spotify because it's in my liked songs, but it's so far down there. But the person singing it, oh, hold on. Okay. The person singing it, God tier singer. She was really good, and I was playing this shit like it was the end of the fucking world, and I was like, they were gonna drag me off the cabinet and shoot me, kind of like rapidly playing. Okay, there we go, fixed it. And, you know, circles coming down, and then, like, all this. Me, I'm fucking Sonic in that bitch, like, tapping. I'm like, tapping. Bam, bam, bam. If my hands weren't there in like a millisecond, then something was wrong. Bam, 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 bam. That's me playing. That's me playing my mind. And then like, I had like that little gleam in my eye, like an anime. This was the best thing to ever embrace my life. No more Osu. No more breaking my monitors. No more breaking my monitors with a tablet pen because of Osu. No more of that. None of it. My was very fun. So, I leave right after. I leave because, you know, my mom was like, hey, listen, we're only going to stay here for like 2 hours. And I was like, okay. I stayed in there for 2 hours playing My. I leave the arcade so giddy. Like, whoops. My eyes aren't that big. I'm like, yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back there. I want to go back to round one. We go round one. We go round one. And my mom is like, holy shit. It wasn't even, I didn't think you were having that much fun. I was like, I was having so much fun. I was fucking jamming in there. That is not how I sounded at 15. Mind you. I'm sorry. That is not how I sounded at 15. I'm just really exaggerating it. We leave. We go home. And mind you, it was consistent. It was very consistent because that's how much I like round one. So every 2 weeks, we would go. Like usually every Saturday, every 2 weeks, every Saturday we would go round one. It was insane. Like, hold on. R1 every 2 weeks, because collectively that's also when I knew my mom was getting paid a lot of money, a lot of cash, a lot of moolah, money, and that was all to spend at round one. That was all for me to spend. And so we go back another 2 weeks, and they add, hold on, I'm trying to remember which one they added. I think it was DDR. They added DDR. And I'm not a huge DDR fan because, one, that's just not my thing. I was never a huge fan of DDR because every time I would try to play, I would get fucking stomped by my lack of physical activity. So I never played DDR because I would die, basically. Kill me. And the game would just keep going with this woman dancing. She was doing the disco pose. I can't. How do I make a disco pose? And then like, wait, no, and then her hair. And then, like, yeah, the arrows. You know, that's not. I'm a fake Rhythm Game fan. I don't know how the DDR arrows work. Okay. And it would just keep going, and I would just sit there on the floor because I was so tired from DDR. I was so fucking tired. But anyways, they added a new cabinet. I was very excited, and then yeah, it was the DDR cabinet. So I wasn't very I wasn't quite enthused over the fact that oh, it's DDR. I don't like DDR, and so they add another thing. One of the things that is like in terms like a sibling to DDR called what was it? Hold on. It wasn't. It was. with interactive floor, with interactive floor. Where is it? I have been chatting away. Chatting. And now I'm pausing because I need to find a rhythm game, like, dance game. Dance Rush Stardom. There we go. That took me way too long. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Dance Rush Stardom. This is how the cabinet looked because I have a reference now. It looked like. Whoop. And then, yeah, it's a lot of swooping. Dance Rush Stardom. There we go. A lot. Nope. There we go. Nope. No. Okay. So, Dance Rush Stardom. This thing was the best. The screen was really small though. I don't know why. It had a very small screen, but has a really cool, like, high-tech kind of dance floor. And so, me looking at this thing, let me also draw the title. Yeah, I'll just keep it with that Dance Rush because the Stardom isn't gonna fit in. And there it is, me again. Wait, whoops, that's too far off. Me again. Fascinated. It's another cabinet. It's another rhythm game cabinet, and it looks so defining, so enticing even. And me, I'm like, I need to go over there. I need to get in there. I need to go over there. I need to get in there. I need to dance. I gotta dance. And I book it on over to Dance Rush. And I go through the song list. I'm standing there. Roll me standing there. With my toes on the ground, ready to dance, ready to move, ready to show these people what I'm made of. Song list. I go down the song list and I see Pop Team Epic. I love Pop Team Epic. One of the best. I don't know how to draw these two in such a minimal, in such a minimal little space, but Pop Team Epic song. And I choose that. I choose the Pop Team Epic song. And then the little menu, and then like the little dance thing shows up. I don't know how to explain how it looks. It's very tech-y. But yeah, like it leads to like, it's like a stage. That's a very wonky looking stage, but it's like it's a stage. Oh my goodness, it's a stage. And has a little ring to have like the ring's a little too high. But the ring because it was like an overarching kind of rant. And then there'd be like the little notes, like let me draw them in, because it, like the orange one was left, and the blue one was right. I played this like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. I was stamping, stomping, stamping, stomping, stamping, stomping. Stomping, stomping, stamping, 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 stamping. I love Dance Rush. Even though right after, this won't surprise you, right after what I said during DDR, my physical health is not that great. I leave the dance floor and I'm wheezing. I'm seeing my life flash before my eyes as I walk off. Below me, I'm like, well, that sucked, but let me erase this. I had a lot of fun. I was miserable, but I had fun. And that was Dance Rush. I played Dance Rush for a solid little while. Played it for about an hour. Then I went back to Mai Mai again. And we leave. And week 4. Introduce the greatest, the epicest, the most wonderfulest game. Waka. Waka was the shit. Waka was like the king of like all the stuff in round 1, because everything was pretty dated. My mind was severely dated when I had checked, because I was like, oh wow, this feels kind of old when this came out. And I was like, it was like 2013, and I was like, oh wow, they don't have a lot of updated cabinets, do they? No, they really don't. Project Diva doesn't. I don't think the Project Diva cabinet there is even updated to the most recent DLC with Jitterbug and everything else. The only thing that was like super new at the time was Waka and the newest Sound Voltex. The newest Sound Voltex and Waka, those are like the two kings. The two kings. And I don't know how the Sound Voltex logo looks, so I'm gonna put Sound Voltex in a very basic kind of drawing font. Okay. So Sound Voltex and Waka. These were the two kings. Two kings of round 1. And I didn't like Sound Voltex because I wasn't too keen of 4-key kind of games. I never liked playing Osumania, and this is also when I think I would like to think this was when Friday Night Funkin' was coming around. And I wasn't too keen on Friday Night Funkin'. I was never keen on 4-keys. 4-keys, hell no. 4-keys was the worst for me, which is kind of funny today because I love 4-keys. I love playing 4-key games. Feels like I'm typing. Feels like I'm Hackerman. I think that's why I enjoy it so much. But Waka. So I'm gonna need a reference of the Waka cabinet. If you would give me 1 second. Waka. This. Best, man. It was the best. And then they killed it. They took Waka out back and they shot it. Okay? They shot that thing to death. And Waka was also the reason why I love the artist Lamb. Waka was the reason why I love Lamb. Like, without Waka, I don't think I would have ever been introduced to lamb. I don't think I would ever have this really cool Hatsune Miku jacket because it was lamb that made it. That was what made me buy it, because it was made by lamb. But the Waka cabinet, it was a huge circle. Like, of course, it had the cabinet. That is a really big circle. It had the cabinet, you know, structure, but it mainly looked like a circle, like a really circly circle. Yeah, a circly circle. Genius. It looked like a donut, basically. It looked like a donut. And this donut was my life. This donut was my life for months. I loved this donut. Waka was my donut. It might have been a little bit of an ugly donut, but it was my donut. This is not what the cabinet looked like at all. I'm doing you such a great disservice. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna like simplify it. Very much so, to make my life easier. But anywho. Now that I've just warmed up entirely to like this whole streaming thing, I am so sorry if like I come off super energetic or anything like that. I'm just talking about what I love, and you know, I loved Waka. I loved it. It was the rhythm game that made me love rhythm games even more outside of Osu. And it just pains me so much knowing that it is no longer in service. That broke my heart. But yeah, this is what the Waka cabinet looked like. I'm gonna like hold on. It was very Waka. Outside of Osu. Me again. Except things were different. Things were so different. I had sparkles in my eyes. I was like, oh my god! Circle cabinet! Why is there a circle cabinet in the round one? This would be my lifeblood for months, for years. This was my lifeblood. If I wasn't at the Waka cabinet at round one every 2 weeks, like, it was to the point where, like, the staff was just kind of familiar with me. Like, they'd see me come in, they'd say hi, and I'd say hi back, and then I'd immediately go to the Waka cabinet, and I'd start playing. But, anywho. Let me turn up the stabilization a little bit. This is kind of hard. Okay. Well, no, that's kind of shabby. Nope. No. It had like a. There you go. So it looked like it actually looked like a speaker. Oh my god! I figured it out. I figured out the mystery. It was a speaker. That's what it was supposed to look like. It was supposed to look like a speaker. And this speaker, no longer a donut. I'm sorry, it's no longer a donut. Was my lifeblood. It had all the songs I loved. It had Touhou. It had Vocaloid. It had Utitis. It had Mafu Mafu. I was a huge Mafu Mafu fan. I fucking loved Mafu Mafu. Holy. When? Hold on. Mafu. I was ecstatic. Ecstatic! Because, oh my god, Mafu 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 Mafu! I love Mafu Mafu! Okay, this was also the first game that ever made me buy anything at round one that wasn't food. They had they had cards. They had cards. There was the one that I have actually right now on me, back when I was like frequently playing Waka, was the Bandai Namco banana card. Bandai Namco. Namco. Like, I'm gonna, like, it was called the banana card, but it didn't have a banana on it, which I thought was a scam. But it was very cool looking. It made me feel like a cool member of like a club. And I had the Bandai Namco card. And if you use the Bandai Namco card, and I'm gonna just call it BN on the thing. If you use the BN card in the BN slot, it would actually no, you didn't insert it. You would put it on the thing, and if you put the Bandai Namco card on the Waka machine, it will register you as a new new member. And I was playing Waka as soon as it came out, as soon as the arcade had hit, as soon as the arcade cabinet hit. Back when it was like on like its first release, before they even had Lily, before it had like that purple twink. That's how long I was playing it. I loved it. Loved it. And when actually no, was her name Lily? Hold on. I have to remember. If her name was Lily. No. It wasn't Lily. Sorry, I mistake that. Lily was in like B2 of Waka. Wait. Yeah. Where is her? Where's no, where is her? Where is she? Yeah, I was playing during Waka S. The mascot. They don't have the mascot on here, which I think is kind of fair because the Waka only lived for so long. It only lived for about 3 years, which is actually really depressing, but happens. Where? Navigators. Elizabeth. Elizabeth was the only person on the cabinet. And I can't draw Elizabeth because I don't have enough space on this I don't have enough space on my on my canvas to draw her, but Elizabeth was the only one on the cabinet at the time. And she was very pretty. I liked her design. I liked how she was drawn. This was before I was introduced to Lamb. Lamb is the reason why I love art so much, why I commit to it to this day. But you know, there's Elizabeth with like her goofy hair. And her lizard. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a lizard on her. But yeah, Elizabeth right there. And in the word saying game start. This was the first time and the only time I ever, and I mean ever, considered buying something out of Rebel, because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to play this game. I need to have an account. I need to do everything. I need to have everything. I must go to Waka. I need to get to Waka. Yes, Waka. I bow down to Waka. Waka. So I go up. I really don't want to erase this cabinet. I don't want to erase this cabinet, but I have to. I have to erase the Waka cabinet. So, little me. Once again, little me. That's a sad little me. That's a poor little me. Okay, so little me. Little me. Up at the counter with one of the employees. And they're like, okay, what do you want to get? And I'm like, yeah, I'll have a Bandai Namco card, please. Bandai Namco. The Bandai Namco card. Because I was stuttering over my words. I was never good at socializing. And I was like, I want the Bandai Namco card, please. Bandai Namco. And the guy. This guy looks so miserable. Like, but he was like, okay, I'll get you the Bandai Namco card. It's gonna cost you $6. And I'm like, okay, I'll pay $6. So, trade offer. I give him 6 doubloons for Bandai Namco banana card. Fair trade. And I'm walking down the hallway, walking down the arcade hallway, just so giddy. So ready to run down the hallway. To go get my joyous, like the light at the end of the tunnel was Waka. The Waka tunnel. Booking it down the hall. Booking it. Make it back to the cabinet. There's someone on the cabinet. There's this guy. He's on the cabinet. I'm gonna quickly draw it here. I'm gonna like draw it as fast as I can. He's on my beloved Waka. And mind you, there was only one cabinet at the time. There was only one cabinet because I don't think they could afford another one. And there was this guy just chilling. I think he was also smoking. Just playing Waka. And you know, you can't smoke inside an arcade, but most people don't care. But chill. Leslie, thank you. He's playing Waka, putting his hands on the thing. He kind of sucked at it. Well, like, this also comes with like the ego of rhythm gaming. I thought he sucked at it, and I'm just like, and I'm so mad. Well, I can't like do the little shitter face because then it looks like I'm planning, like I'm scheming. And just sitting there impatiently with my Bandai Namco card, waiting for this guy to finish playing. And he's playing Bad Apple. And I'm like, okay, that's a good song, but I want to play my fucking game. And he finally leaves. And then finally leaves, and I can play my Waka. I go up to the cabinet. I put my hand with a card on it, on the Bandai Namco the Bandai Namco slot. The card fits right in. I almost jumped for joy. I almost jumped through the roof of the round one, because I'm like, oh my gosh, Waka. And it's like, welcome to Waka, or something like that. It was something in Japanese, like Yokoso. And I was like, oh my god, she's speaking to me! And I do the tutorial, I do the little tutorial. And this game was very interesting, because it was also kind of like, it felt like you were in your own universe when you played Waka. I have no way to kind of really accurately depict how it would play, but it would like have little bars slide down, and you'd have to put your hand where the bar was sliding. So it was like a really interactive, very interactive. And you know, you would like slide, and it would like turn the machine, and you feel like you were turning with it. It was like so immersive, and I don't know how something so genius failed. I don't know how. I don't get it. I really, truly don't get how Waka failed. Anyways, I need to see if my city pop music is about to turn off. I really need to see if it's gonna turn off. No, we got some time. We got a lot of time. And I don't know if I was echoing. Well, this is first time for everything. Always a first time. And if you fail the first time, try again. But anywho, I love Waka. Waka like Pac-Man. Waka like Pac-Man. And I get addicted so fast. So fast. Like, you know, addiction usually starts like pretty slow, like very slow. Like, I don't know. Like, we're gonna use alcohol as an example. Like, bottle of alcohol. Then, like, you start drinking, right? And you're like, oh, this is kind of good. I could start doing this more often. And then, like, you know, addiction always works differently for everyone. I always like to think it's a slow start. And then, like, you're addicted. You're going to fucking Alcoholics Anonymous afterwards. Sorry, I had to wipe my nose. With Waka, it took me 30 minutes to get addicted. 30 whole minutes. I've just been talking all day, and has it truly been almost an hour since I've just been chatting? Yes, it has. I think I was really enjoying myself. I didn't think me trying to quickly summarize my addiction to rhythm games would turn into an hour-long just talk about how much of a small rhythm game, even if it lived for like 3 years, changed my life. It really changed my life. I got out a lot. I was having fun. Everything was just really good back then. it was before COVID had hit too. So I guess that's why things were good. You know? If you give me 1 second. Gotta check my emails. Gotta check my emails. Let me check emails. Go ball. Go ball. We go ball. When did I schedule? I don't know. Did I schedule my? Ah. Oh wow! I forgot. My test stream was at 3 o'clock. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, actually, great. Well, that was experience. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm gonna take a break then. I'll be back. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.